If your child is in a Catholic seminary school, come forward. It's time to talk. Are you ready to hear the truth? So many have been and so many will still be crowned ex-seminarians. You know why? Because you parents are the cause. Dear parent, I want to understand this so-called obsession in always wanting to crave for a title, Papa, Father, Nne, Father, like there must be a priest from our family. You tend to destroy the lives of your children all because of your selfish ambitions. When I see all those reverend father when they say them, they always be very strict, very harsh, like everything around them irritates them. They are always agitated. I don't blame them. I don't blame them one single bit. Call them and question their innermost thought. You might likely hear my parents were the cause. It was never my will. Some of them are picking where they that seminary school just they waste. A lot are happening in there. Many are living with regret. Yes, they come home for holidays and smile. Academically wise, they are doing great. But how often do you converse with these children when they are with you? I mean, just like a father or a mother's conversation to a son. Now tell me, have you ever asked your child, my son, is this really the life you have chosen? Come on, you talk to me freely. Now the life when you really want for yourself is this? No, not to sit down strong face. Everyone mad a good person. A lot of you parents shun your children when they tend to bring up topics like this. Your ear is already itching you. You become angered for no reason. You don't want to hear say they don't want to do again. How much is the school fees you think you've wasted compared to the joy and happiness of your child in a lifetime? Or because of the fact that you want to feel hierarchical? My pikin, what do you want me people talk about us now? Allowing others' opinions to count over the life of your child. You keep your children rhetorical when they're trying to want you to ask a simple question. And what happens after ordination? A lot will come out to make the atmosphere unbearable for we and the lay faithful in court. Seminarians, like anyone else, may face personal struggles such as doubt, fears, or uncertainties. And guess what? It is all about their vocation. So you as a parent, why not give them a listening ear? You might even aid them reasons why they ought to be there. A lot of your children are possibly facing crises related to priestly vocations, and especially the word celibacy. Many of those seminarians crave to have children. They want to have a family of their own. They believe holy can be without the religious life. Deep down, so many of them are not happy to be there. And he has always said he wanted to be a priest from childhood, but he attended the minor seminary school now. So now it's time for the major. Did you as a father or as a mother give your child a prep talk on what beholds him in the future? When you look at your children in their eyes privately, do you see that zeal or anxiousness of them wanting to be a priest on their faces? Allow God to call his people. He never chose you as his personal assistant. And to you all in the major seminary school, read my lips. Root for yourselves and yourselves alone. Don't let anybody whine you, because it is not as easy as you think. But if anything sup, it will still be to your faces and not to theirs. So root for yourselves and yourselves alone. Again, I am Benedict Jacob, the mouthpiece of the Catholic Church.
So no be me talk am more. No be me talk am. You heard it from the mouth of somebody. And this guy na person will carry Catholic matter for head though. This guy will talk this thing. Now somebody will they carry Catholic matter for head. As you say na in papa property. So when we say that some of these reverend fathers, that they are being called by their parents and not God, we have argued about this. Remember those days, Aina day where live section always. There was a day this issue of who actually called some of these reverend fathers. And I said, Ezugo said that some of them what their parents call her because they want to answer mama father and papa father. And when they are being forced now into that priesthood, the aggressiveness become too much. You know, the aggressiveness truly, truth be told, some of them, not all, some of them actually want to get married and live a normal life like me and you. But because they are being deprived of that kind of life they wish for themselves, they become aggressive. And some of them that left the seminary, like sisters and others, you will see how they will turn heavily against the church. Yes, you see how they will turn heavily against the church. Yes, because they knew what they passed through out of their own will. They are forced into that seminary and they left in a disgraceful way. So they will feel like the church now is their problem. So you will see them fighting the church often and often. Then some of them that manage to pull through to the end, like Father Kelvin and the rest of them, you see, their revenge will be against the church that produced the material in them that they did not wish for themselves. They will not turn against their parents that made them to undertake that journey out of their own will. They will now turn God to be their enemy, the church. Their vengeance will now be against the church and God himself. You see, otherwise, how else do you think that somebody can devote their time, their life, that is that enjoyment that makes them a man, that carnal part of them? Somebody can dedicate all that to the service of this God, and he will come back at the end to tell you that the same God that he dedicated everything that makes him a man is not what. Think about it now. Reason at yourself now. Reason at yourself. Those men, Reverend Fathers like Father Kelvin and the likes of them, are acting out of frustration. Look at this one, Kelafe, Father Angelo, and the rest of them. Those men were men of God, or fathers that were called by their parents. So obviously, now they are now stuck in that part. Parents have with her. And it is advice for some parents too. You must not answer mama, father. You must not answer papa, father. For after your life lies a life of a youth. Each golaka will destroy ya. Each golaka will destroy ya. Some of them should eat the dog, like every other person. They want to have their kids and raise their families. But he destroy that dream. Now, when you see them acting so aggressively like this, that is why they will want to reduce the church to be like a normal club activities or a social gathering, tending to throw away that spiritual aspect of FMLI Christians. So I don't blame them, because if you pass through the heat that they are passing through, so sometimes when we look at the conduct of Father Kelvin Ebubedike and Ndotwe, let us understand that these men are in this because their parents wanted and not because they want to. Now, how happen the actual people they should be fighting? Now, their vengeance is to the wrong people. I understand the frustration. So sometimes let us forgive them. They are not acting out of their own will. They are acting out of their mental distress. And we should understand the long and short of everything is that some of them are being called by man, which is their parents, and not by God. So if you hope that their allegiance, their loyalty, their dedication and service should be focused on God, then you are lying. You are lying. Share this video.